What's up, y'all? It is Raquel Amaris, and yes, I am back with another video. If you've been here since like 7 years ago, I just want to thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new here and you just clicked on my video, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because I got some really fun stuff coming for y'all this year. I'm so happy to be back recording. It feels really good. It feels like I'm back in my element. And I found me. Thank you guys for watching my video. I do want to say no. I am not the same person that you met if you knew me 7 years ago, not the same person. If you knew me 5 years ago, I'm not the same person. If you knew me last year, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Raquel Amaris. I am 30 years old. I am a wife. Hello, thank you. Get into it. I got married last year, 2025, July 9th, to my husband. What's up, boo? Couple things about myself. I love Coca-Cola. Not just any Coca-Cola. I love a Coke Zero. Zero sugar, 0 calorie. Of course, I have an Alani Nu here, okay? Alani Nu. Let me take a little sip. Oh, okay. I am also a cosmetologist. I graduated in 2021, so a certified clinical medical assistant. I got my license in 2024. I currently work for a neurosurgeon and I work from home. I even went to brain surgery. That was pretty cool. That's like top three moments. That is like the coolest moments of my life. Top 3 was watching a brain surgery and watching my neurosurgeon pull out a subdural hematoma. That was dope. So why am I recording again? Why am I back on YouTube? Yeah, let's answer that question. How did we get here? So I felt called to dive back into YouTube at the end of last year. And I was talking with my best friend and I was motivating her through some of the life experiences that I've had and some of the failures or the mistakes that I had gone through, and letting her know that, it's going to be okay. Like, if you just keep pushing forward, it's going to be okay. Now, I didn't get to this moment saying, oh, it's going to be okay, talking through my mistakes and my failures and my life lessons. Like, I know. But I felt motivated from talking with her to share my story with you all and just dive back into the whole makeup. I love doing makeup. I love sit here chit-chatting, but I also am not the same person that I was. And I just want to share with you guys the things that I have learned. Now, my story isn't glamorous. Don't think it's like, oh, it's a oh, she got something going. Oh, it's not glamorous. No, it's a story about self-sabotage and how anyone can turn their lives around with just a little bit of faith and just in confidence. If you've seen my banner on my profile, if you haven't, just go ahead and look at it. It says Raquel Amaris, Inside Out Confidence, Mind, Body, and Spirit. For me, that statement means you have to really start within. If you really want to start working on yourself or you want to better yourself, you have to look on the inside and look at yourself and be like, is this who I want to be? Because that's what I had to do. I had to say, is this who I really want to be for the rest of my life? Is this the perspective that I want to have? Is this how I want to just go through life just willy-nilly? I had to stop blaming others for where I was in life. But I also had to forgive myself for letting myself down for all those years and give myself grace. Confidence came after I did the work on the inside. As I did the work, I found myself again and I found my beauty again. I believe that beauty is more than what we see on the outside, because when you're happy with who you are on the inside and actually whose you are, your beauty and your actions shine from within. This personal growth journey has not been easy and it still isn't over. And I honestly still feel like I'm at the beginning. I'm learning to congratulate myself for the little small wins that I am making every day. I now wake up at 4:30 in the morning on weekdays. I work out, I eat right, and I have a relationship with Jesus. I'm still learning, healing, and working through a lot. I'm learning how to let God cook And that just means just trust his process. I'm learning how to process my emotions. That's something that is very new to me. So that is very hard to do, but I'm still learning to do it. I'm also learning that I don't have to operate in survival mode anymore. Really don't need to be there. I'm learning to forgive myself for the mistakes I've made and the people that I've hurt. And I'm also learning to give myself grace through that whole process. I'm just learning to try again. Healing, to be honest, I'm healing from self-inflicted pain. And when I say that, I mean self-sabotage. There are steps that, if I would have taken certain steps, or if you know how you feel like you would have taken a different step or made a different decision, you knew that while you were making that decision, oh, this is not the right decision to make, but you still made that decision. It's like, okay, come on, you're hurting yourself. And that's what I was doing. I'm working through God's purpose for my life and where that's taking me. It's important for me to share this journey publicly, ready or perfect or not. And that's the thing, like I'm not even done with this journey. I'm still on this journey. I feel like I could potentially help someone else realize their self-sabotaging ways. Once you learn that you're the problem, stop making excuses for yourself, and then that gives God the space to come in and make you new. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. Before a certain time last year, I did not like who I was becoming. I didn't like who I saw in the mirror. I did not like what I looked like. I didn't like the person that I felt like I was becoming. And I felt broken and I felt alone. At that time, I had no relationship with God. I thought that I was just relying on my own strength and the strength of other people. I remember writing in my journal that I was broken and that I wasn't put back together the right way. And I really thought that I had just ignored God and gone so far that he wouldn't accept me back. If you know me, if you've known me since I was little, yeah, you knew I grew up in the church. Yes, I grew up in the church, highly religious. And you would think, yeah, she knows this stuff. But I didn't believe it. Like I didn't believe it in my heart and in my soul. I didn't believe it. On this journey, I've learned to love myself again. And I've also learned that God loves us so much that he literally, I feel like he literally put me back together and just filled those broken cracks with grace. And I feel like I'm better than I was before. For me now, every day is a blessing and a new opportunity from God, and I thank him every day. Because I have a relationship with Jesus, it made me want to start taking care of myself because he gave me this body. Genesis 1:27. God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. Once I understood that I was made in God's likeness, I started to take care of myself. I want to live a long life and I want to see where God is going to take me. I started to implement small routines and practices every day, and that helped me build self-discipline. Now, let me say this, I'm not where I want to be, but I know that I'm on the way. Okay. This morning, I was just talking to one of my friends about this, and we were talking about the future and, how we're planning out, our lives. And I was just sharing with her that I'm not really worried about, I have my year planned out and I have my 4 years planned out. I'm not really worried. If something in my plan doesn't go right, I'm not worried that, oh no, I'm going to be upset. Okay, that's sad. But if that doesn't work out, then that's not God's plan for me. Then that's God moving me out of the way of something that's probably going to hurt me. So I just know that I have to trust his process and I have to trust him. Trusting God is a part of becoming your best self. It's a part of how I became my best self. If you don't trust him, there's literally no point to any of this. So let's put that all together. That means he's already made you your best self. You just have to have faith and step into who God intended you to be. So for me, beauty and makeup play a role in all of this because beauty, I feel, is on the inside. And when you have beauty on the inside, it shows, it just glows, and you can see the confidence oozing off of somebody who's beautiful on the inside and out. I feel like beauty is the big umbrella, and under that we have so many things like makeup, wellness, fashion, fitness, all the things. But for me, inner beauty means confidence. Have y'all ever did y'all makeup so good? It just gave you the confidence to go out and have a good time or just put you in a better mood. You had to take that first step of doing your makeup before the confidence came. I took that first step with my fitness journey. This is now my third fitness journey, but it's okay. We're still a work in progress, and this is a safe space. I feel like fitness and discipline are forms of self-respect and stewardship. Staying fit has definitely helped me stay organized. Okay. I'm wanting to eat healthier, and I'm also helping my friends and my family start their fitness journey or just help them along their fitness journey that they have already started. My lifestyle has drastically changed. I already told you. I wake up at 4:30 on the weekdays. First thing I do when I open my eyes is I thank God that I'm awake and that He brought me through the night. I do my devotions. I start every day talking to God. After that, I'm hitting that gym. I weight train about 4 to 5 days a week. And I find that staying active has helped my mood and it's helped my mental health. I eat in a calorie deficit, and I can say that I feel like the brain fog is just gone. Actions create confidence. I didn't just start waking up at 4:30 in the morning. I started small and I built small habits that were realistic for me. Working out has definitely helped my mental health, and I feel like mental health is such an important conversation to have. It improves your well-being. If you're not okay up here, you're literally not okay all over. Once we recognize that mental health is as important as our physical health, affects our capability to cope, think, and act, I think that we would take it more seriously. Just like you take care of your physical body and you go to the dentist or you go to the doctor, you should be taking care of your mental health too. I'm talking to me. When we talk openly about mental health, it helps us feel less alone. So how do I balance emotions, stress, struggles, real problems? Faith. I have faith in God that He's going to take care of me. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling behind, please know that if you put God first in your life, all the other steps are just going to fall into place. And I also want us all to realize that we're not behind, we're right where we need to be. Celebrate the small wins, romanticize life. And last year, I had no idea that I was going to be sitting here right now making a video or making a YouTube video talking about my life or my relationship with Jesus or anything like that. I never thought I was going to be sitting here recording doing that. But here I am. So Raquel Amaris is for the person who's really wanting to make an actual change in their life through beauty, fitness, and actual real conversations about mental health. Let's grow and learn together so we can glow from the inside out. I want this to be a safe space for anybody going through it. Okay, when I say through, I mean through it. I want you to come to my page and be inspired to be your best self. Yes, we're going to be doing the makeup. Yes, we're going to be talking about beauty, but we're also going to be talking about fitness. We're going to get back on track. Okay, we're going to be talking about fitness. We're going to be talking about wellness. We're going to be talking about our mental health. If we feel good on the inside, then we glow on the outside. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your homegirl. Share it with your friend. You know what I'm saying? Because we're about to have a good time this year. I will see you here every Thursday. So sit back, grab your notebook, grab your drinky. Let's have some fun. If you're on a journey of becoming mentally, physically, or spiritually, we're becoming together. I'm going to see you in the next video.